cut down on the trees.
Joke while you can, Spider-Man. Soon, I will be far more powerful than even I dared to dream.
What up, amigos? How y'all doing?
What's
Doing
going
good?
on, guys?
Yo, another week, another previously on. Here we are.
For
You
sure.
know it, brother.
Good to be
You
here.
know it.
Keys will be
we
with
made
us
it.
in a few minutes, I believe. And Hyper, as always, running a little bit late, so.
Yeah, I saw a comment about him being paid per hour. Thank God, right? Thank God, man.
Right?
Well, we
Yeah.
don't be screwed.
We'd have to dock his pay a little bit.
Yeah, fucking unacceptable hype. But guys, man, feels good to be back, man. I haven't done any shows other than with Kingpin so far this year, and man, life's been crazy, but it's always a blast when I'm with you boys. So
Always.
Hell yeah.
this one, face new avatar. What is this?
Yeah,
Fuck.
I was in the chat with the guys and somebody made this for me, so I just threw it up there and I was like, I like it, so I'm gonna
Love
go
it.
ahead and use it.
I love it, dude.
Yeah. Add some nice color to your avatar.
Right, little
That's good.
splash color.
We should make it a gimmick, man. Like we had the Christmas one, now we have the Rasta one.
That's true. Didn't we have one where
A
Face
new
was
face
reading a
every
book
week.
as well?
Sorry,
We had one where he was reading a book as well.
that's true. There was
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
I feel like we had more, man. We got to get one of him snorkeling in the summertime.
Turn this shit
Enjoy
into like
the
an
sun.
NFT or something.
Yeah, but hopefully the rest of the guys could join us. I know that Keys is still feeling a little under the weather, but he was with us. It's just a bit now. If he does join, great. If he can't, we'll see him next week, which is actually a big show. We're gonna talk about that one a little later. We have 2 back-to-back big shows, so hang tight, guys. Hang tight. There's news coming. And yeah, man, Hyper running late. Same story. Not much changes there. But before we start, let's say hi to the chat. Michael Baker. Now, yes, I hope so too. Like I said, hopefully both are going to be back, but who knows?
Yeah, Key. I mean, half the crew's a little under the weather. I'm sick. Keys is a little sick. I know Dude's sick.
Just got back.
Yeah.
Yep. That's true.
We're here, so doing what we can. So Keys will be by when he can. Hyper's just getting back into it.
Yeah, man.
Band's back together.
Yep. Neighbor to the north, dude. Hey,
Going
replay,
on,
live, whatever. Your support is always appreciated. Empire Comics, what's up, man?
There.
Yeah, buddy. Comics Talk Weekly. We got Wesley in the house. Of course, we've got Dan De La Torre in the house, who's contributed so many goodies for the giveaway. That's
Thank
taking
you.
place, yes, the 24th. But we'll talk more about that later. Miguel, what's up, buddy? Who else we got here? We got Bleeker in the house.
Sure.
Who are these guys? Always late.
Bunch of
Omega. Guys, if you haven't had a chance, man, go check out Spec Tales, YouTube, Spotify, anywhere where you can stream.
All the music apps.
Exactly. We had a good chat, man. Go check it out. The episode dropped on Wednesday that just passed. And yeah, man, great podcast. Tim, what is up? 7:09 kickoff, yo. It's 7:09.
He wasn't far off. He wasn't far off.
I think we did 7:05 today. I think we're getting
Pretty
better.
good, right? Pretty good. My boy Marvell, what's up, buddy? Evil's Comics. We got Shop in the house. Hey, man, look at this. We got a full house over here.
Hell yeah, everybody's here tonight.
What's up, that one? Yeah, that's my boy. Yeah, local boy.
Buddy from back home there.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
The chef's in the house, guys. You smell
Chef,
that?
what's
Smell
going
that?
on?
He's in the kitchen. You ever
I always look forward to seeing his
export?
posts.
Yeah, exactly. I try to scroll past it while I'm working because like he puts up these meals. I'm like, yo.
I know, and then you
So
get hungry and yeah.
It's heavy.
But don't stop posting them. I love seeing it.
Right.
I
Please
love
do.
seeing the food, man.
Please do not. Newbie, my boy.
Newbie, what's up?
Who else we got?
Twisted
I don't know if
Tay,
you're
what's
going
going
to
on,
cut
man?
this, but yeah, Twisted.
Felt like there should have been a continuation there.
So yeah, man, that's pretty much it, guys.
Hold on, real quick. Ozzy in the house just dropped a new video too. Make sure to check that out inside the studios. Yeah,
Yeah, is it on Ozzy's channel or
Not
Jack?
bad.
I can't remember.
I think
I believe it. I believe it's on Ozzy's channel.
Okay.
Oh, is it
But
Ozzy's?
he can
Okay.
clarify for us. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's on Ozzy's channel. It's inside the studio. I think he's doing like basically he's featuring content creators and talking about how they get into it. I believe is the premise of the show, but
Oh,
newbie
nice.
Ozzy can clarify for us.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out after the show here tonight.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. But don't drop it just yet. The info. We got another guy that we gotta let know. Keys, what's up, boy?
Jeez,
Oh,
what's
there he
going
is.
on, boys?
What's up?
Wow, you never looked
he's
better.
he's got the sniffles, so he's stealing my shtick.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just like, shielding everyone from nastiness that is camera right now, But I'm here, sort of.
No sneak.
Is this social distancing on YouTube?
That it is. That it is.
Okay.
Oh,
But, yo, guys, just before we get into it, I just want to talk a bit of news that came out throughout the weekend and whatnot. I don't know if you guys heard. Did you hear that Spider-Man already reached $1.5 billion?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
That's
That movie's
insane,
fucking
man.
making a killing.
Yo, yeah, I was just talking with my wife right before coming on, and I'm like, yo, because I had literally just heard the news. Maybe this came out earlier, I don't know, but 1.5 billion. There's a lot of restrictions still out there. Like there's cinemas still locked down and shit like that. I always like now I wonder what are the numbers it could have hit because it's not even been out for a month yet,
right?
and it's out 1.5 billion. That's wicked. Props to
Insanity.
Yep. I'm all happy. It's my boy Spidey, yo. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it passed Avengers because Avengers was around there, right?
Dude, I think I heard it was like the third highest grossing movie of all time or something like that.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely getting up there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I heard
It's
that
not
on
gonna
the
take long
radio
before it
yesterday or
passes number
today.
one.
Yeah.
Damn. But yeah, man, I saw that and I was like, holy crap, 1.5 billion. We're locked down here. Like we're not allowed in cinemas in Quebec. So
That's
Same here. Same.
yeah,
We
man.
I mean,
still go
just
to
think about
cinemas.
that. This movie did that well under these conditions.
Yeah.
It's
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
not released in China. I mean, it's crazy.
Actually, no, we can't. No, we can't. No. Never mind, Keith. Sorry. I've been out
I
of
was just
commission
gonna
for a
say,
week, man.
I'm like, bro, you
Drugs in the
stupid?
car.
Stop that.
All right, hold up. Let me see this. Dan, since Nubi is here, I want a reaction from the crew. There's a rumor that just dropped that Tom Cruise will play Iron Man. Comments. Oh, fuck. I hope
Oh,
not.
I saw that.
God.
Now, hold up. If it's an alternate universe, because I know there was a meme going around like for quite
Such a
some time
good
that
meme.
if the MCU kicked off in the 90s, he was guaranteed going to be casted, let's say, as Iron Man. There was so many others. I think who was it? Cuba Gooding Jr. was going to be War Machine and shit.
No
like
way.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I could see that. I could see
And-
that.
Cuba Gooding Jr. That'd be sick.
that. And if anybody was going to be Thanos, it's this fucking guy right here, man.
There he is.
There he is.
Who's back?
What's up? What's up?
Yo, so the boys are back. Yo, look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at this. Keys is being
Yay.
face,
Together.
and face is being I don't know what the hell that
Half of
avatar
Keys?
is.
Oh, you know what it is. You know what it is. Don't act like you don't know.
It's like a jelly bean on top of his head or something.
Chef, your dreams came true, Chef. Look at that.
Disrespect.
What's up, Chef? What's up, chat?
Yeah, man. I'm happy to have
Hyper.
you back, dude. Happy that all
yeah,
of you
man.
guys are here.
Yeah, I mean,
Good to have
it's-
everyone here.
Damn.
except
hey-
Keys' face, but we'll hopefully get that eventually.
But he got the sniffles. He don't want to be blowing his nose on the camera tonight.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
People are gonna be like, "Hey, man, can I buy a piece of that little tissue there for like $50? And I have to, make a killing."
Oh yeah, everybody wants your diseases.
That's
Yeah.
it. Sharing is
nice.
caring, boys.
Right,
NyQuil's,
Y'all
NyQuil's
can
a
take
hell
the
of a drug.
syphilis one
Maybe
time.
not in this day and age.
Yo, did you say syphilis, bro?
Yeah,
He did too. He did.
Jesus. But yeah, man.
That escalated quickly.
Before we carry on with the show and start getting into segments, just two things to announce. Face, I'll have you also take over to announce some parts. But on our end, next week we're going to be having special guests. Face, do you want to take the lead on this one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so actually we're having a special guest come on with us next week that is a return guest. He was on here before around the time that another book that he had was coming out or that he was working on called Zombie Date Night. And he did one before that called Slowpokes, which was about, some fast killer sloths. And I actually haven't got my Zombie Date Night yet, so I'm gonna actually get the PDF and check it out before the show and everything like that. But yeah, man, he's got a new comic coming out, and I'm not gonna lie, I actually cannot even fucking try and pronounce the name of it. It's a Christmas one. It's like a cross between Xmas and Machina.
There you go.
However you want to pronounce that.
Is it Manyaka?
Minyaka.
Something along those lines.
Mortadella. But yeah, no, dude, I'm super stoked to have him on. Steve was a great first time around. If you guys haven't had a chance to check out Slowpokes, check it out, man. It's such a dope read. It's wicked. It's wild. Like shit you would never even think of taking place in comics. It was just ridiculous. But it works. Yeah, it's hilarious, man. Hilarious.
It's gonna be sweet.
But yeah, if you have a chance, so he's gonna be on next week. He's gonna do, part of the show with us, and we'll be doing some segments. He'll participate as well, and yeah, man. So we look forward to that. And I'm sure you guys know by now, and if you don't, let me remind you, we hit 250 subscribers, so we finally have the giveaway show taking place January 24th at 7-ish p.m.
Where do we find these losers? Oh
right?
My god!
Yeah.
Right?
Wow.
But super happy. You guys, we got the 250 right at the deadline, 2021. Literally right at the countdown. So thank you guys for sharing, everybody participating, and I really hope you guys all get the opportunity to win. Yeah, these great gifts, man, because there's so much being given away, and I'm jelly of some of it. I'm not gonna lie, man.
It's on Face's head.
Yeah, I have a secret one that is here with me, which I'm not going to reveal tonight. I think it will be revealed on the 24th. Okay. I'm not going to do the reveal. I'm going to surprise one of these 4 guys here with me on the panel. Yeah, so I'm going to mail it to you. Clearly, it's not going to be Face because,
it's going to be a nip slip.
No one knows who he is, where he is, but we'll say Comic Dude, Keys,
mystery.
Yeah, hang tight, but I'm going to be sending you guys something that you could reveal on the show that day. So
if it ain't a nude, I'm already disappointed.
Oh, you didn't get that one?
Oh, my God.
That one was already sent.
Yep. But, yeah, man, so that's that for that. News is done. One more thing I wanted to touch base on news-wise. Have you guys heard anything related to Donny Cates' Hulk and the next big bad?
It's in issue number 6, right? Apparently.
Yeah, the comparisons are being made already.
Yeah.
Lay it on Big Daddy.
No.
Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it. They're talking about the next big bad being like the next Null. Sorry.
Wasn't that the one below all though? I mean, like he seemed to be like pretty.
The
big
one above Null.
Yeah, but
no, the one below all, the one Immortal Hulk was,
But that's not even really like. I mean. The whole one below all thing, that wasn't. I mean, Null was more of a physical embodiment, wasn't he? As opposed to the other one.
Yeah.
Hold up.
I mean, I'm looking forward to it. Donny Cates, man, honestly, I feel like pretty much all of the stuff that Donny Cates has written, initially it starts off very exciting. It starts off very well. We get cool new characters, new concepts and everything like that. Now, I will say that not every time has the landing stuck, but he has stuck a few of them. So he's a very good writer, and I definitely enjoy reading his stories, regardless of whether I love the ending on all of them or not. That's just the nature of the beast. We read comics; we're not gonna like everything.
Well, also I think it's partly. I mean. I'm just generalizing, but I think some of the blame might have to also be put on the community a bit, because I think sometimes when we over speculate on certain characters, we tend to put the cart before the horse. So basically,
for sure,
instead of letting that story play out, we already have certain preconceived notions how that how it should play out based on whatever characters we spec on, and then when it doesn't pan out the way we want it to, we tend to get a bit more salty. I mean, it's no coincidence that Donny Cates is the one that's getting a lot of ire because his characters recently are the ones that hit the secondary market big time. Like, what was it, like Null? You had Cosmic Ghost Rider. You had for a bit Virus, and not to the same level as Black Runner. So, and I mean, like, I think if we just enjoy the ride, we would be less fickle.
Yep. Well, look, I don't disagree with you, but you see, even Marvel is stating it that, you know, the comparison to Null comes from Marvel themselves on their website, right? So this is not just being hyped by the readers and the fans. This is actually being hyped by Marvel, it seems.
Yeah, for more sales.
Yeah, and it's understandable. Like, even myself now knowing that information, I will most likely pick up a few copies just to make sure, one, I cover my basis at the lowest cost, which is cover price, and two, should it take off, great. But we all know once Marvel's putting out that information, it's going to get mass ordered as fuck. So I don't expect it to be scarce, right? So
Yeah.
Well, see, the difference though between Null was a lot more organic because, and I think I mentioned this last week, because people didn't really see it coming. I mean, they kind of got a bit of a solicitation. Those that were reading Venom, like the first two issues, you kind of knew what 3 was heading into. When Marvel already starts pumping out that the issue 6 is going to be like a Null type character, we're only on issue 3. Shops are gonna take note of it, and it's just gonna drive the sales. So, you know, is it gonna be at the same? Yeah,
87 fucking exclusives and
exactly.
Yeah.
But anyways, I'm curious to see where that goes. I mean, there's still some time before it comes out. Who knows? But speaking of comics and books and reading and all of the above, did you guys have a favorite from last week? I know I did.
I died last week, man.
Yo,
Briggs!
So I couldn't pick up I couldn't even go to LCS last week, man.
Under the weather. I got it.
Yo, I read some
back to life.
Icon.
Well, it doesn't have to be from last week. What did you read last week that was fucking good, man? Put something out there.
Yo, Icon and Blood Syndicate, bro. I went straight back to the 90s, man. Reading up on some milestone spec that I have coming up, but
nice.
Yo, that shit, although some of the writing's a little dated, man, that shit's hilarious, man. I'm a fan. I'm a fan so far. If you guys don't know what Blood Syndicate is. I'm surprised
they didn't bring Blood Syndicate back whenever they did the initial milestone returns, and they brought Static, Hardware, and Icon back. But I guess there's rumors now that they may get a series or something like that. So.
Oh yeah, they have to.
Yeah, I kind of hope so. I'd like to see a new take on them.
Marvel.
Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, Marvel, you bring up a solid point, but we'll touch base on that later. Stick around.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
Yeah, I'm just shaking my head at that.
We're gonna put up a segment where we're gonna see how the people are even gonna vote. Yes, we have a certain book that made its way to Trade Center. That's all I'm saying.
Looks like a Tropicana orange juice box. I don't know.
Yep. Minutes made it to a cover.
Yep. But yeah, man. No, for myself, guys, I would say reads wise. Obviously Thor 20 was great. I think everybody is sleeping on Captain. I don't want to say everybody, but Captain Marvel 35. Yo, get with that current arc. Get with the current run. It's just so good.
Captain who?
Captain Marvel.
Yeah, no, Captain Marvel. He's not wrong.
Don't let Brie Larson take away from the goddamn comics, man. That's all I'm telling you. Comics are fire. Yeah.
What was that?
She already has.
Yeah, hold up. There's Darkhold Omega was good, but I think my favorite of the week might surprise you guys all. Maybe no one's even heard of it, but Not All Robots, issue 5.
No, really.
There you go.
Yeah, it closed off the volume, so it seems. I highly recommend it. The art is incredible. Mike Deodato is the one that does the art, and it's absolutely beautiful inside. It's a great book. All 5 issues were solid. I recommend it. So if you guys haven't read it, that's a book I recommend. Probably my favorite of last week.
And there were some really great covers for that series too. I think several of them were the B covers rather than the A covers.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was a good series.
So
I
wait,
forget what it's called. That painting with the old man and the pitchfork
Yeah.
Yeah.
with his
That
wife
was-
on the
that-
side.
oh, yeah, I seen it. But wait, hold up. Is there a volume 2 or is it self-contained at 5
I'm
issues?
So far,
assuming
it's just one.
I'm assuming there's going to be one. I'm not too sure because the way it ends, it kind of it ends off the arc. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
Are we going to get a volume 2? I hope so. It looks like it, but yeah, man, it's a good solid five issue read, and I really enjoyed it.
So okay, cool.
So
I know some LCSs hype right next to us that have probably the full run if you want. So
Well, okay, you brought me to my segue. I haven't been to an LCS since the new year, so
Yeah.
I haven't picked up any of my new stuff for last week. So,
But
and I
you
told
read
you
something.
I did read something.
There you go.
I actually
hold up.
What's up?
We missed you. Okay.
No, why do we need to? No.
Okay, continue.
Listen, I had this on my pull, but I never actually got a chance to start reading it. I started reading Moon Knight, by Jed McKay. Okay, so here's my question. After reading the first 2 issues, I'm kind of confused why number 3 is getting the most heat because Hunter. Okay, before I butcher the name, it's Hunter's Moon, right? I already forgot the name.
Yeah.
He's more or less kind of featured in issue 1, so
More or less, the man's unequivocally in issue 1. I don't know.
yeah.
What the
So
hell.
I don't get why issue 3 is getting the most play.
You know
in
that
terms of
you know that book Hulk 180.
no, but no. But okay, hold on.
Listen, this is what happens. Okay, there's a process to this shit. Information comes out before the comic does that may or may not be entirely accurate, and people run with that information without actually opening the comic. So here we are.
happens more
Well, the thing is, okay,
times than not.
I have a couple of copies of issue 3. I didn't pay eBay. I paid like less than cover for them. But the thing is, like the difference, like see with the Hulk 180 comparison. I mean, I don't want to go down the rabbit hole, but okay, he's there for like the last few panels at the end.
Yeah.
Dr. Bader, however you pronounce him, he was featured prominently throughout most of the book, and then
It's more like a Gambit situation.
No, but see, the thing is, Gambit didn't really say much in Annual, right? He actually spoke with Moon Knight, so he was very much integral with the story, and he donned the mask. So you can't even say that it was just Dr. Badir. You even saw the whole Hunter's Moon mask. So I don't. Is it because he didn't call himself? Wait, did he call himself Hunter's Moon in issue 1? No,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
the last
right?
page.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
literally
The last page, yeah.
Okay, so I'm kind of wondering. It has all the boxes checked off. So I'm just wondering where I haven't read issue 3 yet. So I don't know if it's because it's his first cover appearance. But I was like, after reading issue 1, I'm like, huh? I'm like, I thought we were supposed to get this in issue 3.
But
My
see,
guy,
so
I'm
yeah,
right there with you.
it's kind of getting treated like basically you're getting like the first appearance of Dr. Bader in issue 1 and first appearance
Master.
of Hunter's
Master.
Moon in issue 3.
But okay, all right. I mean, I don't know. I just
That seems to be the way it is, rolling up. I mean, because like Neighbor to the North just hit the nail on the head in chat. He's really only in costume on that last panel.
true.
So that's kind of why they're attributing it to 3 rather than 1.
Yeah.
That's an appearance nonetheless, though. I'm just saying.
It is. It's arguable
whole
no matter
page.
what. But
It's a whole
whatever.
damn
It's a
page.
whole
It just makes the whole thing a bit murky, I find.
Right.
I get it.
We all
He's on the
know
last
this,
page.
dude. We all know that it's always whatever the fucking market wants to dictate. That's what it's gonna be, and
Yep.
it's annoying. It's annoying.
Language.
or whoever
sometimes,
dictates the market.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But like sometimes you'll look. You know what? I'll put up a book later, and we'll talk about it. But it's annoying because yes, we read issue 1, we see him there. We read Hulk 180, we see Wolverine at the end in full costume, dialogue. So I don't get it, but it's okay. Like to each their own. I don't want to have the debate Hulk 180, 181. I'm not going down that one, but again, now in a modern book, and it's a reoccurrence. This keeps happening. And it's done purposely. It is. So.
But there is one thing. I mentioned to you guys how I'm going to be cutting back on the new comic book date, like drastically. I'm not cutting 1 or 2 titles. I'm going to be drastically cutting because there is going to be some keys I want to hunt this year.
Nice.
So in doing that, I still
Yeah.
want to. I don't want to fall behind on my reading, so I'm gonna do a thing where I'm gonna be reading some of my current stuff, but also a throwback. So one book that I'm gonna be, and I actually have all the volumes, so I actually could read the full story. I haven't read this at all, but this one.
My Little Pony.
No.
Oh
My
no.
Little Pony.
So
Oh,
The Last Man.
yeah.
Oh, okay, there you go.
So I've never read this. I have all 10 trade paperbacks, so I will be reading that along with my newer stuff. So just kind of mixing in the old with the new. Why the hell am I still blown up? Come on, shrink.
You're beautiful. You're beautiful. Hold up. Mamma mia.
Oh no!
It's back.
So
But yeah,
speaking of back,
Who gave him control? By the way,
You guys did. You
it's like giving a toddler a handgun.
Pretty much. But hold up. I know Comic Dude.
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
Yeah, it did. Too bad. But yeah, Comic Dude. I know where you're going with this. Do it.
What's up? Do it. All right. So before I died last week.
Wait, what did he say? The whore died last week?
Yeah, before I died.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, before.
You weren't at the resurrection, Hyper. Don't worry about it. We took care of it.
And that was only a few days ago, too.
Yo, Keith did some fucked up shit. That's why he's got a cold.
Sacrifices have to be made.
I had the opportunity to go out and get some books. So
Show me.
This one my wife actually just picked out. She really loved the cover art on it. So I said, hey, I'm going to pick it up.
Wow.
1985
okay.
issue 2.
Wow. Imagine that's 10 years after Hyper was born.
Oh, shut up. It's not.
Yeah.
I can't remember if I showed these 2 books in the last show I was in before I died, but I got more Nova books. So I got a Nova Special and a Nova 22.
Yo,
Nova way.
I'm not gonna lie, yo. I picked up some Nova too. Good for you, man.
Man, whenever I see some Nova that I don't have, build the run.
Hell yeah.
I got
You guys like some Nova, huh?
What's that, sorry?
I said you guys like some Nova, huh?
Oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah, man.
Hold on, Dan De La Torre. That was short-lived, bro.
What was short?
Yeah, that's true, eh? Yeah, you just started buying
It is
comics, man.
short-lived.
His plunge into the new comics. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah,
I'm not- but-
You just got to be selective with it. That's all.
But look,
Just be
I'm
selective.
not completely cutting off new comics. I'm just gonna be limiting it drastically.
So this is Dark Reign, The Secret Invasion, just a one-shot. It was actually nice.
I didn't mean it that way. Just Hyper's just Hyper.
Yeah, man,
He's got a bad back.
DC has a thing with people older than him.
Got
Discrimination.
this Avengers Forever #1.
Yeah, buddy.
Nice.
So that was a cameo of Janice Val.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
yo, we had this convo in our chat, man. Right?
We did.
Yep.
Shit, I missed that.
Yeah, good book to have.
Got
Oh,
this finally.
Which
hold on. Give
Which
me that
version
top
is that?
corner. Show me the top corner.
It's got the price.
No, but
it's
which
okay.
price-
Okay, you're good. You're good.
what price is it? $325. Okay, that's the first print, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
that's nice.
Excalibur.
Nice little square bound book there. A little thicker. Let's grab these here.
Sick.
I went to Walmart today.
Oh no! Don't do this.
He got
Don't
the
do
packs.
this.
He got the
This is
packs.
not- this is not-
Nah, he got
I get
shirts.
it.
You got shirts.
Oh,
I just can't help myself.
He bought Skittles.
or he got great value.
We got the
Oh.
Doctor Strange one.
Nice.
Okay.
That's a dope cover.
Yeah, it is. I really like it.
Yo, that's
So
decent.
with that came
It still
This
baffles
as
me
well.
that a town of like less than 100 people gets a Walmart 3-pack.
Right?
Oh, and speaking of the Walmart packs, DC just
Damn.
dropped some new Walmart packs. They're out there today.
Nice.
4 DC comics in a pack. There was like Nubia, Superman 78, the Batman 89, and
It's like, dude,
Task Force Z, a couple other ones.
You got the
Wait,
pick of the litter.
89
I
issue
mean,
1?
What's that?
you got the
Which
pick of the
issue of
litter.
Batman?
sorry.
Number 1.
Okay.
And then this was the last one that came in there.
You literally just have to fight off you and the other 2 comic collectors in your town.
Yeah.
I'm not sure the other comic collector knows about this one yet.
Yo, just
And
put
then-
everything you're like debating on the top shelf so they can't reach
Actually, there's 2 boxes of the comics now, so I pull them all out, put them on the floor, right? Everything that I don't get that time I'm there, I stuff it in the back of the second one, and then I throw it back in.
Okay, look at this devious.
And this I didn't just pick up, but I just had to show this off from today, man. I
Yeah, that's a
couldn't
dope-
believe it.
You're hurting me, man.
I'm going through my books, just rebagging and boarding, and pulled this beauty out. Captain Marvel.
Thanos
33.
was beating his ass.
Yeah, I
we're
need
gonna
that.
Thanos.
That's
bro.
literally.
Or he's laying hands on him, whichever.
Yeah, so
No,
These-
dude.
I was pumped to pull that out. Couldn't believe it. I don't remember when I bought that, where I bought that, how much I paid for it, but hey, it's there.
Yeah, that's literally me and my kid on that cover. When I'm eating and he wants a piece of what I'm eating, like,
That's also
Yeah.
BC. That's also BC's wife and him when he brings in the new comics.
yeah, pretty much. All right.
And yes,
man.
Marvel, new Walmart packs, bro. I didn't see any other like new Marvel ones. It's still like the Death of Doctor Strange and all those other ones, but there are new DC ones.
Dope, man. Yo, I wish we got those over here, man. We don't get them at all. Fuck.
Hey, we'll talk after the show. I got you, boys.
My guy, look
I
at
got
you,
you
man.
guys.
Yeah. Thanos looked like a cosplayer on that cover. Yeah, man. Yo. Those
He did. It
horses-
wasn't Thanos'
Yes,
best
he
look.
does, eh?
Yeah, the OG.
His head's almost like the same size as his shin.
Yeah. Yo, what if Thanos would have stayed those colors, man? You think it would have hit? I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so. No, I was looking at that myself.
Yeah.
Jeez.
But hey, man. We've seen some weirder things. Remember, Galactus started off green, bro, on that cover.
Wait, that was an error, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh no, not
Easy
really
on
an
my boy.
error. It's just the cover, bro.
Oh, okay.
He didn't start off green. You get what I'm saying, though. I'm just making fun of the cover, but
It was a good look. It
sorry.
was a good look.
it was for a cover.
I liked it.
Yep. Hype. You didn't pick up anything new, right?
This guy doesn't listen
No,
to what I say.
I heard you. I heard you say you went out, but I don't know.
I feel like a ghost in this channel.
mail calls are a thing. Don't start. I'm just asking if you got anything else.
No. I'm just giving you a hard time. No. Honestly, dude, like I literally did not step foot in a shop for the last week or 2 weeks. So I'm hoping to have that change. Although, dude, we're gonna get like minus 30 weather in the next
Yo.
week or so. So
I got to work outdoors all week in that this week. I'm not looking forward to it.
Yeah.
yeah, so I might have to push off the visit to the LCS maybe during the weekend or something.
Yeah.
You,
I
are you
actually
like staying outside like a really long time at your LCS or something?
Yeah, really, man. It's indoors, my guy.
No, I
'Cause,
know,
like, I
but
go
dude,
from the
Just gotta get from the
car to the
car.
fucking building.
dude, listen. Just leaving my house and just going to start my car to move it to the next street because we can park on certain streets on like it's like alternate days. Just getting to my car tonight, I'm like thinking, why am I in Canada?
Yep.
Like,
Fair enough.
It was cold enough in like that in those few minutes I was outside.
Yep. There was no way.
I
in
can't
hell.
blame you. I hate the cold.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Like I want to go play hockey outside, but even minus 10, I'm like, nah, fuck that. I can't do that. But
The hell's hacky?
hockey. But yeah, yo, I hit up some LCSs. I'll show you guys what I picked up. I didn't go too heavy, simply because I don't know if you guys.
Wife would have beat your ass this week.
No, in fact, if my wife does find out about the other 2 purchases, those are gonna. No, I'm kidding. She's behind.
It's on YouTube now. You're screwed.
She knows. But I actually put up my 6 grails for the year. We're 10 days into the new year, and I've already knocked off 2. So
That's sick, man.
yeah, I need to slow down. I'm very
Yeah, a little
competitive.
bit.
I'm competitive, but I need to slow down. So yeah, man.
While it's hurting.
Yeah, yo, Uni's in the house. What's up, bro?
What's up, man?
Junior, what's going on?
Yeah, but good timing, Uni. Some of these books, man, I dedicate that shit to you, man, because you put me on it. But I'll show you guys what I picked up real quick. I got a Scotty Young.
Woo!
Okay.
Nice.
There you go. That's a nice cover, actually.
Yeah, this is
I
actually
like
the
that, Scotty Young.
first solo of Sam Alexander.
I was just gonna ask which volume of Nova that was. Okay, that's cool.
Uni, I found issue 3.
Oh, there you go. That's a great cover.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a dope cover, and I found it
Yes.
for $1.
Hey.
Nice.
$1. funny story. You guys saw last week. I picked up 3 copies of this. I found 2 more. And as I told you guys, this is basically when Miles pops into like the main timeline, and I was chatting with one of the workers at the LCS, and he had no idea. So I'll show you guys real quick because we open books here. It is what it is.
Damn, we do that.
We don't just open them; we read them too.
The first page.
And we crease them and we throw them around.
There's Miles coming through. He's coming through.
Let's not
The
get
last
crazy.
page. He's coming through. He's coming through. So everything that happens in between, guys, I encourage you. Pick it up. The guy had no idea, so I found 2 copies, and I was like, dude, take one. So I gave it to him. He was happy as shit. And yeah, man, he works there. So
BC's like the Gandhi of the comic community.
yep.
Really nice guy. Really nice.
Gandhi. Uni, I hope you're gonna like this one, and everybody else here in the chat. But Swordmaster 1, but it's the action figure.
Nice.
Variant. Found this one for $3. I couldn't believe that it was just sitting there, man. So
There you go.
yeah, definitely a good book to pick up. I actually picked up issue, I think it was 9 and 12 as well. But
Mr. X approves.
Yeah, those are at the LCS. I still got to pick them up. Marvel, if you're here, buddy.
Yeah, he is. I just saw his comment. I just want to point out.
Is this your first copy of this?
Yes, this one's my first.
Good.
Yeah,
Got one, though.
so we all know what this is with Philavel taking on the name of how to
Martyr.
say it? Martyr. Yeah, exactly. So I was happy to pick this one up. Marvel actually saw me claim this. This was in my bin, and I finally got to pick it up. Yep. So
Nice.
happy.
Marvel, I just want to say, I saw your comment. Yeah, if you make your way up to Ottawa at all, man, in the next few weeks, let me know. I may actually be up your way. I was supposed to go up this week, all week for work, but I don't think it's happening anymore. But I still might be up there either later on this week or next week. I'll let you know if I am. Get some books.
Making
Dope.
friendships blossom live on the air.
Yeah, Uni. Yes, I found 9 and 12. I have to actually pick up
Beautiful
12. It's ready for pickup, but yeah, man, I found them online. This I claimed on a live, well, not a live sale. It's those Facebook sales.
Yeah, it's a claim sale.
Yep. So I picked up Spider-Man.
Ooh, nice.
Yep, number 1, all the way to 5.
Oh, nice. The
there
set.
it is.
You got the set.
Full set.
Right on.
This is the first time that Peter and Miles meet, right? And then in the second, this is where they fight.
Yeah.
So yeah, cool little pickup.
Good
And
job,
one that I
sure.
picked up for dirt cheap. I was shocked to find the set for so cheap, but yeah, for $15, man, I got the full set of Predator.
Oh
Okay.
wow.
Oh, that's dope.
Nice.
For
Yeah,
$15,
15
that's a
bucks
really
for that
good.
whole
That's a
set.
really good get.
Yeah, I've been wanting to get this. I would say just a bit before Marvel ended up getting the rights to Predator and Alien. I wanted to pick this up, but then once they purchased it, it was just like it fucking.
I
skyrocketed.
remember
Yeah.
because I think I claimed a set that one time, and I think I got there just before you did.
Yes, you did, and I know exactly which shop you
Yeah.
might have owned, but it's okay.
Yeah.
So here we are. We both have sets.
Yes.
We
both got a pair.
Yes.
Whoa.
Four.
Oh,
Four
you're
books.
Hey, whoa,
Four
whoa.
books.
We're talking about
What kind of relationship is blooming here now?
Fuck. Uni and I were actually chopping up. We had a convo about this particular book that I'm going to show you. I managed to find 2 copies at $3 a pop. So basically, you've got the X-Men Annual 12, and I got a newsstand and a direct. I don't know if you see it there.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is the origin of the High Evolutionary. So I highly recommend, if you guys have the opportunity, pick it up. If you see them anywhere, man, at $3 a pop, especially in this goddamn city.
Mm-hmm.
If I could do it, you could do it. And,
Drac, what's going on? Drac just popped in the chat.
What's up,
What's
Drac?
up?
Jack.
And yeah, just to finish it off with X-Men, I actually picked this one up today, and it's honestly for the price I paid it, because I paid it $60. I sold my original copy for $10. I actually picked up Uncanny 283 in a 9.6 with the special label.
Oh, nice.
Oh wow.
So this is the first full bishop, and this man is the only man I know that can rock a mullet like this, other than my uncle Tony. When I was 4 years old, had the most wicked fucking
Figured you'd have an uncle named Tony.
right. You know why? You know why Italians? There's so many Italians named Tony.
Yeah, I know. It's like,
Do you?
oh, is that a rhetorical question or is that?
No, it's a question. Do you
I
know?
feel like
why?
it's gonna be a dad joke. Go ahead.
It is totally a dad joke, and I'll tell you guys it. Because when they got on the boat to immigrate, it said to New York.
Wow.
I'm so glad that you're the only one on the screen right now, so I don't face call myself live on the air.
Yeah, but then we all got scattered. Here we are in Canada, baby. So yeah, man, those were my pickups for the week. And yeah, man, that's what it is. So there's 2 big grails that were knocked off of my grail list for the year. One of them was ASM 316. I told you guys that, which I got to still pick up. I'll show you guys that once I get it.
Good one. It's a good one.
Oh, congrats, man! Congrats.
But I have another one that's coming, hopefully by Thursday, that I purchased online. It's a very, very low grade, so J2 and his gang might be excited when they see it. But it's a book it's up there. It's up there in pricing. Still not where it should be, in my personal opinion. So I'll show you guys that one next Monday.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, man. Oof.
Yeah.
My ass was talking too much there. But yeah, man.
What?
So what do you guys want to do
Bismo
next?
might do it.
Sorry?
No. Let's move on.
Hold on. I feel like I missed out on some of the comments. There was a lot going on over here. Yes. Hold up.
Was that a reference to your botch when you said Khazar instead of Quasar? Sorry. I almost made that same mistake.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Because who put that comment up? Khazar's kid.
Oh, you're talking about when this idiot said this? Khazar number 1. Who the fuck let me say that? So
Like I said,
Good friends.
Good.
We're all
Make sure
good
you
friends.
did that all
it
on your
was-
own.
It was your
Yeah, you
birthday
did.
stream, so we didn't want to make you into a fool on your.
It was my
so-
birthday bash. I was drunk. Let me be. Okay?
It's my
Yeah.
birthday.
That's right, baby. But yeah, man. So that's it for the hunt of the week. We spoke some comic news. You guys want to dip into Trade Center, or do you want to push that off for a bit?
Let's
What do you want to
go.
do, man?
Let's go. All right. So
Do it.
let me pull that up real quick. So we actually have 3 scenarios taking place tonight.
Yahoo!
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Is he gonna be doing Mario the whole night?
It's
If
not
he
even
is,
me,
that's
man.
all right.
It's keys.
VC, are you offended by any of this?
No, at all. I really don't give 2 shits. Man. No. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. I was drunk, like I told you. Newbie could have that title gladly, but yeah. Okay, so let's jump into the Trade Center. So like I told you guys, we got 3 scenarios. I'll bring up the first one now. We're bringing in some modern guys,
I can't believe we're actually even doing this.
right?
Lot of mercy.
But we gotta
No,
put
it's
it in there.
legit though. It's legit.
No, timeless number 1, Miss Minutes variant,
Oh my
First-
god.
cover appearance. Yes,
3
of
copies.
Miss Minutes. You get 3 copies there. You see that's not a lag. It's not my computer being all fucked up and shit. But you get 3 copies. The reason why I'm saying 3 copies, I'm telling you, I don't know if you guys have been
I can't
checking.
stop
Today.
laughing.
It's ridiculous, yo. It's at like $70 a pop, Canadian.
Ugh.
So
That's ridiculous. So ridiculous, man.
The fact that we're
It's crazy.
even dueling it out with these 2.
right. But here's the thing.
No, but that's the point though, because you can entertain it. You can
Exactly.
entertain it because the value is there, at least right now. It's crazy.
Exactly. So
Fair.
people are actually picking up like the timeless number 1 at like $70 a pop Canadian. I even seen sales on eBay at $90 Canadian. It's mind blowing. With $90, you can buy a key book that has way more significance, right?
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
For some reason, people gravitate to this. So they're spending this money, and at $90 a pop, even if we call it $60 a pop, At $60 a pop, that's $180 to your left, and then you could go and pick up an Avengers Annual 10, first appearance of Rogue, Madeline Pryor. You can pick this up for the same price. What would you do? I think we're all going to go unanimous here. I hope. But if not, what do you guys think?
Is Face going first?
No, he just swapped out. Like he just
there we
checked
go.
out. He had to think
You're
about it.
up first.
So
Mike.
I just got promoted. Let me get a few laughs in so I can at least collect my thoughts. Listen, I like to make an argument so I could kind of weigh the pros and cons, but it's very hard for me to weigh the pros on Timeless One because my question is, here's my thing. Okay, yeah, she appeared in Loki. Okay, great. What's her feature going to be in comics exactly?
She's not even in fucking comics yet.
Exactly.
Cover.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. She's just on the cover. Okay,
Just the
so
cover, man.
so okay, let's just say for the sake of argument, she was incorporated into the comics. What's her ultimate, like, what's going to be her end game or her goal in comics? I don't really see much. She's just going to be some
Floating
like a mascot-ish
Probably
kind
tell
of
the
character.
time. She's gonna let you know what time it is. That's her goal.
I like, look, we've seen books on eComic Book Day catch some heat temporarily and then kind of ride the wave and then fizzle out. I'm just surprised that this gained the heights that it did, you know, for the other books that we've seen come and go on eComic Book Day. Honestly, I'm going with Avengers Annual 10. I don't have a copy of Timeless. I'm not going to be chasing one now. I'll only get it honestly as a flip if I do come across one. I don't think at this point, you know, I think everyone's hunting for it, so it's going to be hard. But I have Avengers. What's up?
You said you'll pick it up for the flip. Right now, it's sitting anywhere between $50 to $90 Canadian.
Yeah, exactly. So if I find it,
are you picking it up at that price to flip, or do you?
Oh hell no! Why?
So do you think it's peaked? That's my question?
I can't look myself in the mirror if I paid $50 for this shit.
Oh snap!
I feel you.
No, but Avengers Annual 10, you at least have a pivotal character in the X-Men team who's been tried and true. So I really don't see how this is even a competition. Avengers Annual 10.
No, for sure. And I want to bring up a question. Empire Comics just dropped. So if you have multiple copies, would you sell now raw? Empire, I'll be the first to tell you, this entire chat, the panel, and some of you already know. I had, I think, 3 copies. I sold 2 of them. I kept 1. And the same happened with Thor 20. Mm-hmm. I had 5 copies. I sold all. I think I had 5 copies and I sold 3 or 4, something like that. It helped pay for the Grail that you guys are going to see on Monday. But I mean, right now, and I saw it happen with Thor 5, Black Winter. You know what I mean? We've seen it happen with many books, modern books, that these things peak at absolutely ridiculous prices. You can label me whatever you want, but I don't purposely flip books. But when books reach such a ridiculous price, and I'm seeing people bite, hey man, money's money. If this is going to help me pay for my Grail, I'm going to go for it. And
go ahead, BC.
No, I was going to say, people, like when I posted this up, man, my inbox was exploding. And it's insane. I guess people have a lot of faith in this cover, this character, for some reason. But
I'm just a very fine example of FOMO, though.
Yeah, it is.
I just want to address Dan's comment. I know that because I remember on Comic Book Canon, he was saying that he wanted to get this cover. Like, I'm not shitting on this cover just because of the cover itself. I'm just shitting on the fact that people are willing to pay $60-$70 for it. If you want it in your PC, kudos. I mean, yeah, I'll probably, for cover price or something, yeah, sure, why not? It's just that I just find it amusing when suddenly people, like, this has been on FOC, this has been, talked about, and then it's like only on New Comic Book Day you see people saying, I want to add this to my PC, when, again, some of these people knew this ahead of time. It's just that they are kind of surprised with the value of it, and then all of a sudden it's becoming, I want to add this to my PC.
Yeah, no, for sure. But you see, another thing, and I'm going to bring it up, okay? Again, Empire, I ask because who knows how long it would sit over at CGC, right? And we know that these turnaround times are ridiculous. I've seen some pre-sale CGC sales take place on eBay, and they've sold at 240, 250, 280 Canadian pre-sold. Meaning these books have yet to even get to CGC. Someone is sending in, let's say, 20 copies. They'll pre-sell, let's say, 398s or whatever, so they can flip those ones, right? They're prepaid. The guy's entire submission is paid for at this point. And the rest is gravy. So those might not be the exact numbers, but you get what I'm saying. Like, by pre-selling a few, he already prepaid his submission. But yeah, man, so I've seen the pre-sales actually take place 100%. And again, Uni bringing up a good point here. There's tons. We're getting the second prints. I don't know if you guys saw the ratios for them. The 1 in 50 is the Miracle Man symbol on it. And then there's the 1 in 100, I believe. Or is it a 1 in 200 of Miss Minutes?
It's 1 in 150.
Okay, it's basically
1 in 50. 1 in 50.
Yeah, it's the exact same cover that you see there, just black and white. It's idiotic. I don't know, man. For me, I think that's ridiculous, especially for a ratio. Like, I don't know, man. I'm not a fan of that. I don't like that. You know, oh, here's a second print ratio. It's the same goddamn cover, and it's gonna be black and white. Here it is. Buy it for $200, Canadian. Like, no, I'm not cool with that. I think it sucks. It's shitty. My opinion. I don't know about you guys, but
no. I'm completely on board.
All right, so I'm gonna make a little point here. I'm just reading some of the comments here in the chats too, and just this trade is, in my opinion, ridiculous.
Uh-huh.
I would take the Avengers over the Timeless any day. That's just me, though, right? For those that say, like, I saw your comment, Dan. You said you'd pick the Timeless because you already have the Avengers, right? Would you trade your Avengers for that Timeless, though? Would you give your Avengers away for it?
Yeah.
Just because you already have it, though, would you give it away for that Timeless? I personally wouldn't. I would hold on to my Avengers if somebody offered me a trade for that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I find this really hard to believe. But again, it's just a fine example of FOMO, man. Nobody's seen this character yet. You see it first time on a cover, it's boom, it's gonna explode. People are gonna buy it up.
Ozzy blew my mind right now. 400.
Yeah. I seen some shops. Yeah, I didn't realize they hit 400. I saw one shop selling it for 250 or so.
100% agree with this comment. That's another book, definitely. I know some shops that still have that cover of Miles Morales as, you know, wearing the Captain America suit. I forget which issue it is. It came out recently.
Oh yeah, 30. Was it like 30 something?
Yeah. But it's wild. I don't know, man. I think it is too much. Good question, though, Comic Dude. I hope Dan does answer that question.
He did. He did.
Yeah, there you go. No, hell no. Fuck. So
I just got thinking about that. I was like, okay, so if you don't have it, but I don't know if I would never give up the Avengers for that.
Yeah, sorry, Marvel. I just pictured that, and it's ridiculous. So, like, how does a circle clock come out of a circle? Like, but yeah,
that'd be funny.
Keys, where you at on it?
Keys.
Man, I gotta go with the unanimous decision of everybody else on this one, man. Just, yo, it's only gonna be hot for so long. I wouldn't even send it to CGC. I won't lie. You know what? The cover's kind of tough, but not worth that change, boys. It's not. Come on now. I'm surprised this is even like a comparable situation. That's what's rattling me right now. Like,
right?
Yeah. But it is. Sadly, it is because of the price range. It is.
And that's messed up. So yeah, that's nah, buddy. I'm taking Avengers all day, every day, twice on Sunday. Yeah.
So Dan says his rule of thumb is if I like them both, buy them both.
I like that.
Easier, man.
Bruh,
I like that.
I'm a broke ass man. No, I'm just
kidding. He's like Tony Stark over here.
But yeah, pretty much.
Well, yeah, I mean this is pretty easy. I mean, obviously Rogue is, you know, the more significant player here, and I think everybody is definitely going to lean towards taking the Rogue. This makes sense. That being said, though, you know, the Miss Minutes cover and everything like that, it's kind of one of those situations that reminds me a little bit of Gwenpool, except I think that Miss Minutes is much less likely to actually become a character in the Marvel universe than Gwenpool was. You know, Gwenpool showed up on that that cover for what was it, Deadpool Secret Wars or something like that.
Yeah.
And then people really liked, that character design, so they made her a character. Miss Minutes, I just don't see what she's gonna bring to Kang in the actual Marvel universe. And like the chat has pointed out, it really is gonna be watered down with the second print and the ratios. That $400 price tag on the Miss Minutes for the second print, though, I don't think that's entirely a price that's coming from demand for it necessarily, though. It's just that you're gonna have to buy 50 of those second prints to get that. What the fuck are you gonna do with those 50 second prints? You got to cover that somehow. So shops are asking ridiculous amounts for the ratios because those second prints are probably gonna fit. And you know what? The really unfortunate thing about it is the story in this book is actually somewhat more significant because of how it ends with the Mr. Miracle symbol showing up and everything like that. So
but
that's really the bigger thing here is that the story is actually more meaningful.
Yeah, just very quickly. Yes, Minnie, this is the world we live in, sadly. And Minnie, for those of you in the chat who don't know him, he actually works at an LCS. He's become a good friend of mine, Hyper. So thank you for being here with us on this topic.
Welcome.
But yeah, okay, Marvel. Is this a thing? People actually thought that the MM stands for Miss Minutes, because if that is the case, that is absolutely mind-boggling.
Oh, even after they saw the logo, they still thought it was Miss Minutes.
If that is a legitimate theory, and I think that people are like, go Google the fucking Miracle Man logo. Like, I
mean, okay, listen, I'm gonna play slight devil's advocate. Okay,
get out of here.
Wait, hold on. Listen,
this ought to be good.
Oh, look at that.
What happened? Continue. Oh, okay.
The snap. 5 years has passed.
BC flexing his controller for.
I know this is the last time we should give him control.
Go for it. Sorry.
Listen, Miracle Man is a fairly old property that wasn't even part of Marvel before. So the thing is, I can kind of understand when some people, when they saw that last page, they don't know what the hell to make of that logo, because not everyone, especially the new readers, might not know who Miracle Man is. I, for one, I have a vague idea of Miracle Man. I don't know. Like I was telling Unix prior, I don't really know much about this character other than he's from England, or no, he was created by what's his name? Grant Morrison, right?
Sure.
Who? Miracle Man?
Yeah.
Created by Grant Morrison? No.
No. Sorry. The reboot was created by Grant Morrison. But my point is,
I think that's right. I think it was Grant Morrison.
But yo, hold up. Wasn't there like a whole rights debate with McFarlane or some shit?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, there was some rights issues there.
But again, all that to say that I can sort of see how some of the new readers would have a bit of a mindfuck when they saw that MM and then they saw that Miss Minutes variant cover. They may have put two and two together. So again, that's as far as I'll go in terms of defending that. But again, if that was your basis on spending that $50-$60, then okay, then you didn't spend your money wisely. You could have dug a bit deeper.
Exactly. And dude, you're the one who even brought it up in our chat. Have you seen? And I'm not asking you, Hyper, but everyone in the panel and the chat. Have you guys seen what the Miracle Man #1 by Eclipse is going for right now on eBay?
Yeah.
How much is it going for?
It is ridiculous pricing. Correct me if I'm wrong.
It's gone up as high as $100.
Yeah. And this has been a dollar bin book. Yeah, for the longest time.
Literally, because I picked one up at the dollar bin.
Yeah. Exactly.
Alan Moore, sorry.
You know what, though? It was a slip-on series, though, because it is really good.
Yep.
Yeah, it's Alan Moore. I mixed up my British writers.
Yeah, there we go. Alan Moore. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Uni. For that.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Not the most beautiful book, but the most beautiful person in the world is here. My wife, Marissa. What's up, baby?
Look how sweet he is. Oh my God.
Scars. No.
He might even get something.
He's getting brownie points.
Hey, that's my lady, man. That's my lady. But
that's our lady now, fam.
Oh,
yeah.
we fam. But yeah, man. So
he's saying all this because he's hiding behind an avatar.
Oh, damn straight.
Yeah. Next time you see Keys, you'll be in a bed. A hospital bet. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
But yeah, man. So
It's the tall dude with the buns. If
Yeah.
ever the buns on the head. I'm not.
goddamn.
there you go.
Buns on his head.
But
Trying to be
yeah, man.
specific
So
with, with these people.
So hold up. Did you guys see the comment by Marvel there about the theory for
Yeah, I
Miss
just
Minutes
read that.
American?
Interesting.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I had no idea. I hadn't heard that.
That would be really
Oh.
quick though for them to bring him into the MCU, but you never know. I mean, he already has an established backstory that they could capitalize on. So I just don't know how those rights play out. So
Mm-hmm.
Tall dude with buns.
Again, on the head. Again, on the head. On the head.
But
The head on
yeah,
the neck.
no, Marvel. That's I
Head on the neck.
I didn't see that one.
Oh, hyper.
I gotta be specific with these.
That's
hooligans.
good. I hope everybody else caught that.
It took dude literally 30 seconds to register that one.
right?
But yeah, okay, so back to this trade. Myself, like I told you, I had these books in hand. I flipped them, and now I bought myself my Grail for the year, which I'm super happy for. Low grade, but it's ridiculous. The prices have hit ridiculous amounts.
Well, apparently, if you got a few more, you could flip them for a rogue.
Possibly, yeah, exactly. I did keep one. It's being set aside for me, and hey, should it go higher? By all means, I will gladly flip that. Like I tell everybody, I hate breaking up books. I really do. So like example, Thor 5. I can't sell that cover 8. It just bothers me. I have it slabbed. It's a 9/8, but if I had to sell it, it breaks up my run, and I have every cover 8. Where in this particular case, Miss Minutes is not the cover A for Timeless. I enjoyed Timeless as a book. So just to answer Chef's question, yes, I did read the comic book. I don't think I caught the MCU reference spoiler. Maybe I did miss that. So I'll go back to read that. But on my end, if this book hits ridiculous numbers, graded $500, $600, $700, $800, I can guarantee you that shit is out the door. And I'm going to buy myself another book. Yeah.
Regarding your whole, I can't sell Thor 5 because it'll break your run. You said it was slabbed, right? The 9 in a 9/8.
Yeah, correct.
Technically, I mean, you could always sell the slab and then just get a raw copy, just so they could plug that gap in your run,
right?
And you'll still get some money left over, right?
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to
modern problems.
I wouldn't want to sell the book to go buy the book. You know what I mean? Like.
No, but the thing is,
sometimes you got to use the stones to destroy the stones, bro.
I get it. And yo, that was a perfect fucking line right there. But no, I can't do it. I don't know. It's just I wouldn't want to do that and then go risk buying a copy that's a 9.4, 9.2, 9.6. Like I have a 9.8, I'm good. You know what I mean? But who knows, man? No matter what book it is, if the price is right, it is what it is. It's sometimes hard to turn away and
that book was going for $400 at one point. At one point.
Yes, and sadly, that is one of the books that when I submitted to CGC, it took fucking forever to come back, and then I got it back at the dip. Is what it is. But that's not why I'm in the game, man. You know what I mean? These are books that I cherish. I keep them with me, and like I told you, even a book that was heavily speculated on, I'm not okay to even get rid of. Even if it were to pop back up to $400, I'd hesitate. I'm being honest. I know I sound crazy because it's still money. It's good money, but it breaks up my run of cover A's. If I could find one raw at $30, then I'll go buy it and go sell it. You know what I mean? But
yeah, that was my.
But if the 9.8 is hitting, let's say $400 again, that means that first print raw is going to be hitting $100. You know what I mean? So
you still pocket $300.
I know, but I still wouldn't want to spend $100 on that book again. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would want to keep the 4 and go buy something way more important to me at $400.
I hear you.
Go buy a fucking low grade Fantastic Four 46 or something. You know what I mean? But anyways, that being said, so unanimous. Even I'm going Avengers Annual. I don't want to get shot at this point because everybody went with.
Chef is asking an important question.
We might have to fire you for that one.
Yeah, but no, I didn't go Timeless. I am going Avengers Annual 10. Who we firing?
No, Chef is asking.
Everybody dodged the bullet today.
Can I get timeless? Yeah, dude. You
Uh,
let him know.
I don't know. I don't know. It's listen.
Might be a little soon.
I'd hope the libraries even have more common sense than to spend like $70 of our tax dollars on that book.
True. Probably not though.
Well, let's move on to the second one. And guys, I thought this debate was going to be unanimous and quick. Look how much time this one took. I'm actually surprised. But we're going to go to the second one. Now, Face, you told me when I sent you this as a preview, you hated me for teaming these two up together. I'm curious to see what you guys say and the chat's going to say. But Hell Arisen 3, you get the first appearance of Punchline versus Uncanny X-Men 244, first appearance of Jubilee. Which way you going, man?
See, things are a bit murky because Punchline was a James Tynion creation, and we recently found out that he's leaving Batman, and he's going to be doing his own thing in Substack. So I don't know. That kind of, whenever a creator leaves a character that they created behind and they go to some, it's like the same thing like with Scott Snyder when he did when he left, and now some of his Metalverse stuff is up in the air. Punchline, I kind of question her future. I'm not saying that she's going to be wiped out or anything, but Tynion clearly had a vision for this character. And he even promoted that character, saying how, watch out, we're going to have plans for her. So I'm not sure. It's for that reason, like, I don't know. But again, I always have a bias towards mutants, just like the previous slide. X-Men. I always pick X-Men over the Avengers in terms of my Marvel ensemble team.
Yeah.
So, I'd probably have to go with Jubilee, man, just because, like I said, I just have an affinity towards mutants, and I have both books, but I'm just leaning more towards the X-Men.
Is that something you have on your Tinder profile? I just lean towards mutants.
A good line.
I totally understand where you're coming from. I'll get to my points as well, but yeah, I agree.
So I'm gonna give this a little more thought than I normally would, but like for me, this is easy. But at the same time, Punchline, when she first came out, she was on fire. She blew up. Right,
oh, yeah.
Everybody was going nuts for a bit there.
Still up there.
Exactly. So like, they're not done with her. She's gonna, they're still gonna do more. She has so much they could do with her. That being said, I am not a DC fan. I've never been and never probably will be a DC fan.
Wow, that's you're not even giving me a chance.
I've tried.
Wow.
I've tried.
You haven't tried hard enough.
Did like DC burn your crops or something? What happened?
No, man.
Who hurt you? Where did Batman hurt you?
DC books, man. I can't seem to get pulled into it at all. Maybe it's just the characters. Maybe it's just, I don't know. But for me, I'm gonna have to go with Jubilee. I grew up with that, Jubilee from the X-Men's cartoon, man.
Oh, shut your mouth right now. Oh my God! What does she do in the cartoon? What the?
Not much.
Did she do in the cartoon?
She was a character from your childhood that you remember.
She ran around in a mall and almost got her.
PC buyer. I buy for the PC. That's part of my childhood. So I'd pick up the Jubilee any day over the fucking Punchline. Any day.
Wait, hold on, Keith. She did help Wolverine one time when Sabretooth invaded the Danger Room.
What'd he do? What'd she do?
She blew sparkles at him.
She did her little razzle dazzle, and then he comically kind of flew into the air.
And then what? Ran away and hid with her inconspicuous yellow freaking coat? Are you stupid?
She bought Wolverine sometimes. So listen, I'm not saying she's
the man's mortal. Okay, he doesn't need time.
Yo, Keys is a huge Jubilee fan, clearly.
Yeah, he loves Jubilee.
Hold up. I just want to clarify something because Uni's asking a question. Are we talking characters or values on the books? One's a 9.8, one's a 9.6. Yes, one's a 9.8, one's a 9.6. Both of them are pretty much close within the same price range at those grades. But hell, you know what? Go 9.8. I know 9.8, the Uncanny X-Men, is significantly higher than the right now. So that's why I went 9.8, 9.6 just to keep it fair in value. But hey, man, talk as you please. Favorite character, favorite whatever, which one you're going for? Comic dude, hey man, I respect.
I'm just not a DC guy. I could never get into it. So
That's the whole point of this trade center,
man.
Yeah, because the thing is, I pick based on personal preference more so than the actual.
Always.
No problem.
Yeah,
I'll touch base on multiple angles, but yeah, man.
It's always personal, always for the personal collection, man. That's what it comes
All
down
right.
to.
I'm curious to hear what
All right.
Keys' opinion on
There are
Jubilee.
2 mutants that I absolutely detest, and I don't know how people love them. And it's Jubilee and Dazzler. I don't know what it is about those 2 women. They grind my gears. That being said,
why are you shitting on
dude.
Dazzler, bro?
You're like comic dude with DC right now.
it's just those specific characters, yo. You know, you boy got a lot of love for dumb characters, you know, like Dupe, you know, the stupidness. Oh my, but not those two. Not those two. I gotta shoot.
No, literally, as you're talking, I'm just.
I hate no.
Get missioned and sent over to Keys.
God, man, it's like a reject from the Reading Rainbow or some shit. Like the kid that nobody wanted to play with at recess. Like, yeah, Miss Frizzle in class went away and they left her behind. Yo, like she's just the worst. The worst. Yo, so for this, I gotta go with Hella Risen 3 hands down, without a doubt. Without a doubt, yo.
Okay.
Without okay, people are gonna slaughter me. Oh, marketability, investments. Nah, man, y'all can keep that, man. Keep that. I'm here for Hella Risen. Punchline's a solid character.
Yep.
Bright future. Yeah, all day, every day. Hell Risen.
Okay.
The Keys have spoken.
Well, you know, I actually I do like Jubilee. You know, she was like dude said, you know, she was in the cartoon, you know, when we were kids and everything like that.
Passed out.
Right? But the thing is, like, whenever the Jubilee issue came out, like X-Men was pretty popular at that point in time.
Yeah.
So and I think someone in chat even, you know, mentioned something along these lines. I feel like there's probably a lot of the Jubilee issues out there, whereas that Hella Risen was really slept on. So I'd probably have to take the print run into consideration on these two and how hard it might be to find, you know, one versus the other one. Luckily I have both, so I don't have to decide. But yeah, given that the print run and that it might be harder in the end to find the higher grade Hella Risen, I would probably actually lean that direction, even though I do love Jubilee. So.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah.
I just like how after that whole diet, like the whole monologue of Keys shitting on Jubilee, we segue into basically like, I like Jubilee.
Oh, Chef, no one is shitting on Reading Rainbow on this channel.
No,
never.
They will get fired.
There's actually we had a little segue video.
There's something coming. There's something in the works. You'll see.
Yeah, Keys did a
Are we getting LeVar Burton?
We do have the Christmas one. I don't know if you guys want to play it.
Yeah, throw it up there.
Let's play.
Oh, Deadpool, you're always getting yourself into some sort of trouble. Oh, hey, I didn't see you guys there. It's your boy, Mr. Key Issues, and I just wanted to let you guys know that we at the Comic Kingpins, we like to open and read our comic books. Cue the music.
We like to read our books. We like to open our books. So let's take a look inside a comic book with the Comic Kingpins. We'll read about anything. So let's take a look in these comic books with the Comic Kingpins. Everybody now will read just about anything. So let's take a look in these comic books with the Comic Kingpins. Rah!
The Mario PC.
So if you're asking yourself, was there LSD, slipped into your drink? Most probably.
They're mad.
But yeah, no, that was Keys. So he had made an awesome beatbox for that.
Now that we've traumatized our chat.
Yep. Chad is
Runs
that's
forever.
fair. Wes, if it is, I promise you, we will try to find a way to make it available.
We'll let you know.
But yeah, man.
It's fire. It was
It's available
fire.
on MySpace.
Dodge that copyright, boys. We good.
But yeah, yo, you killed it. You killed it. And I miss bringing it up just because it was awesome. Well done. But yeah, man. So back to this, because now everyone feels like they got hypnotized. But Hell Arisen 3 and Uncanny X-Men 244. For myself, you guys all brought up good points. Chat too. I actually own both. Uncanny X-Men 244. Neat cover, but I agree with everybody here when it comes to the fact that Jubilee is just one of those characters that out of all the fucking X-Men, I really don't care much for Jubilee. Whereas you got Punchline, who is gonna be she's a mainstay in the DC universe, and I don't think she's going anywhere. I think she has yet to even get her time, and she's already hit such a high on the side of DC, and I would put my money into Hell Arisen. That's just me. I do prefer Marvel. I do prefer Uncanny X-Men in my personal collection, but I would automatically lean towards Hell Arisen just because I have more faith in Punchline than I do with Jubilee. And I do agree, if Jubilee is well casted within the MCU, it'll hit. We saw her briefly, man, in even the old Fox movies. You guys remember that? You would see her in the background with her little yellow fucking jacket and shit like that. But I really didn't care. I get that they were teasing her, but yeah, man, it's Jubilee. You know what I mean? It's the lesser of the characters that I really care about in the X-Men. When I think of these two characters, Punchline, Jubilee, you know what I mean? Like, Punchline just got way more potential story-wise. So I respect Comic Dude for speaking truth, and some people saying that, hey, I don't like DC. It is what it is. But if I have to think the better character, the better book, I would go with Hell Arisen, 100%.
You know what? Dude made a good point that I also have. I failed to put when I mentioned about X244. I think I also have more of a bias towards Jubilee just because she was in that roster, the lineup of the animated series. Exactly.
Yes, and dude, I agree 100%. Once the cartoon does drop, the X-Men 97 with Jubilee coming back, the book's gonna heat up again. All those characters, all the X-Men books, especially once they hit the MCU, man, that's gonna fucking all those X-Men books. They're already out of reach. You know what I mean? I can't even.
And also, listen, if we're talking diversity, she's also of Chinese descent.
Yep.
Yeah, so be it. That's fine. But
that's all great. But Tim Sinkovitz is speaking truth right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I don't disagree. It's just one of those characters that, like I said, I have the book. I even have it up here somewhere. I know I recently took it out because I'm thinking of sending it in to get graded. But it's, again, not one of those characters that I'm, oh my God, for. If mine were to come back in a 9/8, and somebody wants to make a trade with me for, another book that I would actually care for, I would do the trade. Right now, the Hell Arisen, even at the current price that it's at, I think is ridiculous. It's not ridiculously low. It's still low, man. We know, there's a lot of potential with Punchline. That's all I'm saying. She's yet to get enough stories written about her. She's been around for what now? What? Not even 2. It's 2 years, 3 years.
Yeah, not very long.
She came during the pandemic, so it was like
about 2 years.
2.5 years, probably now.
That's what I'm saying. And Jubilee, like, we've seen her time within comics, and even at that, it's just. Hey, there you go, Marvel, man. Yeah. I just want to read Steve Bradley. I hear you, BC, but X-Men is the play here because they have the platform, and when you bet on Hell Arisen, you are going with the book. The X-Men play is a bet on the MCU and what it brings, 100%. And like I said, once they hit the MCU, once we get the cartoon and all of the above, the books will continue. It's going to continue to go up, but like I said, there's a lot more potential long-term gain here long-term play with Hell Arisen. That's the way I see it. And like I said, maybe I don't want to say biased. I own both, so like it is what it is. But I think I would have an easier time getting rid of the X-Men one. Forge.
Fair enough.
Thank you, baby.
Defects in the house.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir. But yeah, man. So that's it for this one. Let's get to the next one, and it's the final one. Now we're kicking it old school here. Face put this one together, and I think it's going to be a tough one. I'm curious to see where the chat leans, but
The final count.
hey, you have it, man. Star Wars 42.
Oh wow.
Yeah, man. First appearance of Boba Fett. You got Shazam 28. Second appearance of Black Adam in an original story. Now that face, I will let you get into that in detail. But yeah, man, I'm curious to see which way you guys are going for this one.
You boys gonna learn today.
So with Black Adam, there's a little bit of I don't know. I guess a little bit of murkiness. They introduced him in the Fawcett comics in one issue and everything like that, and the rights changed hands. And it went to DC or whatever. There was a fanzine or something like that was put out that had him on the cover. It doesn't really count because it was a fanzine. So, but when the rights came to DC, they actually reprinted that issue that Black Adam was in initially before Shazam 28. So there was a reprint which actually has that appearance, the first appearance in it. I don't know if people want to call that a second appearance, but this was actually, I guess, the second appearance in an original story. So,
yep.
So,
kind of like, do you have more faith in Star Wars or DC? Where are you at on this one?
Okay, so I'm just gonna go based on preference at this point, because look, I made it clear on several occasions that I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan. Not that I hate it, like dude hates DC and how Keys hates Jubilee. It's just that I don't have the same fandom that some of my fellow Kingpins have towards Star Wars. Now there are a few characters that I do like in the universe, like the obvious ones being like Darth Vader, Yoda, and Boba Fett being one of them. Now, having said that, I'm a much bigger Black Adam fan. I just like the character. I was always drawn to his whole mythology and all that, and I'm stoked that we're actually going to get a live action version of Black Adam played by The Rock. Which is which seemed like a pipe dream for a while, and now it's actually happening. So I'm gonna pick Black Adam over Star Wars in this case, just because, like I said, just it boils down to personal preference for me. So it's Black Adam.
All right, this one's a little tough for me because, as we just saw in the last trade, couldn't really care for DC. But then again, I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan.
Oh,
so this just makes it tough. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I've watched Star Wars growing up. I've seen the movies, but didn't read the books. Didn't read any Star Wars comics. I don't really collect any Star Wars comics. But at the same time, UniX posted a good comment. I think we just got to scroll up a bit. Boba is the face of Star Wars, so that book will continue to grow.
Yep. He's
not wrong. That book has been high for a long time, and it's going to continue to grow, and I'm sure it has, especially with the Book of Boba Fett that just came out. Right?
Boba.
So I'm going to have to go with the Star Wars 42. It's an iconic cover, and no DC for me.
Oh yeah, I forgot. This is a DC book. Yeah, we could have put Miss Minutes against this book. You'd have probably picked Miss Minutes.
Wow, man,
do you smell it, though?
Keith, where you at?
Smell it,
man. Come on now. Star Wars. If you talk legacy characters in Star Wars, Darth Vader, Jar Jar Banks, Sith Lord Banks, and then Boba Fett, bro. Let me tell you, he is like, you don't even have to love Star Wars to know this character, man. The character wasn't even around when the sequel trilogy dropped. Fett was nowhere to be found. Book was still hot. Character was still loved. Okay? Mandalorian comes out. You damn well knew he was going to make an appearance. It went up. These prequel trilogy had nothing to do Boba Fett, but his father Jango. And the best parts are Jango and son. Man, hands down, this is a Star Wars win. Nobody really, okay, casuals didn't care about Shazam or Black Adam until the movie came out. I'm saying casuals. I'm not saying comic book fans is that's a different realm. That's a different realm. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I'm not even going to touch on that one. I'm saying casuals. But this Star Wars book is a staple, man. This shit's been hot, staying hot. I'm keeping this all day. And if I could ever get my hands on one of these, oh man, framed immediately.
Yeah, but okay. So here's the thing. Okay, I'm gonna pull up a comment, and I also want to talk. We forget to mention that in the Star Wars, there's also some cameos in there. All right, so you basically get like Darth Sidious and shit like that, which again we'll talk about. But when we look at pricing, because I know Uni was asking, yeah, there you go. What's pricing on these? So the Star Wars 42, I saw a 9.6 is in around the $1,300 range.
Naughty.
That's in a CGC 9.6 where you're looking at Shazam 28. The prices fluctuate ridiculously, right? It's one of those older books. I'm looking right now, man, and I'm looking at a 9.4 that sold November 6th, 2021. You got a deal that was made at a price where you see it crossed off $3,168. That's some serious coin, and again, that's at a 9.4. So I'm uncertain as to what that sold for, but then you do see the lower grades, let's say at a 6.5 at about $575. So it seems that particular book in those high grades of a 9.4, 9.6, 9.8 sells for a good fucking coin. Whereas you're looking at Star Wars 42 in a 9.6 sitting at around the $1,300 range. I don't see any 9.8 transactions right now, but both books, you guys will touch base more on it. Face, I'll let you go first, and then I'll say my part as well. But yeah, man, just to give you an idea of where the prices are at.
Yeah, I mean, so Black Adam is an awesome character. I'm a huge fan of Black Adam, and I think The Rock is going to kill it as Black Adam in the DCEU. And then right there is the problem with that entire statement that I just said. It's in the DCEU. So, he can be great and everything like that, but he still has to contend with the fact that the DC Cinematic Universe is a fucking mess right now, and people just aren't overly interested in it. And I don't know if the Flash is going to fix that or not. Hopefully it will. But I mean, you look at the Batman standalone movie, people are way more excited about that than anything else that DC's coming out with right now.
Yep.
I really do hope that some of these movies kind of change it and make the DCEU a little more cohesive, and make it function better. That being said, I still would probably lean towards the Boba Fett, just because another one, badass character, like you guys have said. He kind of made a whole fucking fandom out of like 6 minutes of screen time just by looking cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's not going anywhere. People are eating up the Book of Boba Fett. They're eating that shit with a spoon. I'm one of them. I'm there as soon as it drops online to watch it, man. Like,
no, I think it's the first series I've ever seen where, because Hawkeye came out, Loki came out, WandaVision came out, all this shit came out, and every Wednesday morning I'd be messaging the boys, and I'm like, yo, did you guys see this episode? Yo, did you guys see this episode?
Yeah.
Face, I shit you not, man. It must be like 5 a.m. He's like, yo, did you see that? I'm like, oh, how?
Yeah, bro. 3 a.m., man. We're watching it.
There you go. Yeah, man. I know you're on it. And dude, with reason, it's been fucking good so far.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
So
I love it. It's such a good series too, because like it's not just Boba Fett in it. It's cool. Like all the characters that they brought in so far have been dope. Like Ming-Na Wen as Fennec is awesome.
AKA Chun-Li.
right? the Gamorreans were cool. I mean, bro, they've made all the characters surrounding them pretty cool too. Like, so it really is a good series.
Yep.
And we're only 2 episodes deep.
I agree. So for myself, these are 2 books that I'd be proud to show them off if I have either or in my collection in a high grade. It's 2, like, you got to remember, you're talking first appearance on one character, you're talking second appearance, and it's kind of messy on how that plays out, right? As Face explained prior. But beautiful books to have. I don't remember exactly what year the Shazam one came out.
I think it was like 77 or
77. Someone in the chat
like
said 77.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
But yeah, man, it's like I said, 2 books that I'd be very proud to show off. But I gotta say that for my personal collection, I'd be super, super happy to own Star Wars 42. I don't have it. It's a book I wish to have. I'm fully on the Star Wars train now. I'll tell you openly, I loved Star Wars when I was younger. I was never as I am right now about comics, Marvel, DC, the indie books, everything that I'm reading now. I was never big. Star Wars was always on the back burner. You know what I mean? I enjoyed the movies as a kid, but it's come to the forefront now. You know what I mean? I'm starting to want to pick up even Star Wars books, and I'm falling into the craze of Star Wars. And one of my good friends, he's been on Star Wars for so many years, and for him, it's like, fuck, buddy, welcome aboard. You know what I mean? Like, get ready. This shit's wild. and it is true. You know what I mean? Like, I know, Keys, you're pretty big on Star Wars too. But on my end, like, there's still things I'm learning and I'm reading. So I've been on the Star Wars train, I'll say, for the last couple of years, maybe 4 years, 5 years. And I've been enjoying it, man. I still have issues to read back in the day. So between the 2, simply because, Star Wars has been at the forefront for me, that's my pick. But if I got to look at the value of what these 2 books are at right now, man, that's Shazam in a high grade. Like I just told you, there was a $3,000 deal. I saw one at $6,000 just now. That was that was fucking crossed off, and I think that was a 9.4 or something. So it's wild. It's crazy money, good money. But numbers aside, personal preference would be Star Wars. That would be me. So yeah, man, guys, those were the
those were some good trades, man.
Yeah, we did 3 of them tonight. So
yeah,
I thought it was gonna take up way more time, man. But yeah, man, that went pretty fast. That was a fun show, guys. Cruz, what's up, buddy? Third
It's my brother-in-law.
There he is.
Oh,
there
man.
he is. But yeah, man, Joshua, thanks for coming to check us out. But yeah, man. Dan, BC, I hear you. I'm just not there yet reading Star Wars books. Hey, you know what, man? Like I said, you take Marvel.
Well, you'll get there.
Yeah, man. It's incredible, man. I'm enjoying it. The more I'm learning about it too, right? Because I'm going back into other stuff. And there's so many series and things that tie into one another, just like Marvel, like DC and all that shit. But it's been fun, man. And like I told you, it's been 5 years that, like, now I'm on that, and I enjoy Star Wars. I really do. So that's it. You guys, man, let's start talking. Face, do you want to talk about what's taking place next Monday?
Yeah, next Monday we're gonna have another great show. We got a guest that's coming back on again, Steve Arena. He did Slowpokes, a comic that was on Kickstarter about some fast killer sloths. It's fucking hilarious. Zombie Date Night, another one. He's actually read that one. He said it's great. I haven't got my copy yet, so I got to check out the PDF here probably tonight or tomorrow. So, yeah. He's going to be joining us on the show with his partner that he is working on a new book with. It's actually Christmas related. I can't pronounce the name. It's a cross between Xmas and Machina.
Now I'm curious with the titles.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask him how we pronounce that exactly.
No, I mean, if you have it if you have a link or something, I'm curious just to pronounce it live on the air, just so. Yeah, I'll find it out.
Well, he's gonna be joining us to talk about his new book and what they're working on and everything like that. It's gonna be an awesome show. He's hilarious, 'so, so, yeah, we're gonna have some fun. Hey, BC, you're muted, buddy.
Hey, BC, you're muted, buddy.
All right, man. Well, yeah, man. That went pretty fast. That was a fun show, guys. But yeah, man, that went pretty fast. So yeah, man.
You're muted.
My bad, my bad.
There you go, man.
But no, I was gonna say I'm super excited to have him on, man. Last time we had him on, it was a blast, and then we hung out, off air all together, and man, he told us so much that like he's such a cool dude, and I look forward to him obviously coming back and talk more. But that's gonna be a great time next Monday, and then the following Monday, for those of you still listening, we have the giveaway show. As I told you at the beginning of the show, we hit 250 subscribers, guys. So the giveaway show will take place on January 24th at 7 p.m. But guess what? Yo, it's not just a giveaway show. Yeah, that's it. There you go. It's that man's birthday show.
Oh.
Yeah. And
I'm not turning 50 like this.
No. 45. But anyways,
no.
We're looking forward to that. You guys know how we at least one birthday bash turned out. One of us got drunk. I don't know if Hyper will get drunk on air, but
one.
I promise you, I won't listen.
One.
Yeah, but just know that even in his sober state, the line of the night does go to Hyper, guys, because Hyper 2BC said we have sets. Yes, we do, baby. So I just want to point that out. Yes, we have sets, baby. Guys, for the intro videos, you see the little scroll at the bottom? Well, you can submit your intro video to us at comickingpins@gmail.com. Do whatever you please. Rip us, roast us, plug yourself. Have fun with it, man. This is our way of letting you guys plug yourselves and roast us. Be part of the show. No, he can't. We won't even include his name.
Right? Delete.
There'll be like a denial of service.
If I can't win it, he can't win it. But
Uni, it's on the 19th.
Yeah, we were debating on doing it on the 17th or the 24th, but it just fell right with having Steve Arena joining us on the 17th, and then the 24th we'll do both giveaway show, birthday bash. Well, there's gonna be some games there, man. And you know what? Like I told you, Neighbor to the North actually sent me a book. So together we are picking a certain someone in this panel to do a live unboxing. We're going to gift somebody on this panel, even though it's your birthday, Hype. It doesn't mean you automatically are the one who's going to be receiving it. But yeah, man. So just a fun little thing that Neighbor to the North and myself want to do.
All right, on. That's awesome.
Yeah, we're going to have fun with this show, man. And we have tons to give away. A lot of contributions. I suck with remembering everybody. I also suck at remembering some of my relatives' names, but it is what it is.
They all Tony.
Yeah.
Tony.
We can definitely run down a good list of them. We got Dan, David
I could probably name half your family tree right now. Angelo, Tony,
Tony, Antonio, Anthony,
Little Louie,
Botafugo,
Big Louie.
Damn.
But yeah, we got some good. We got great donations from Dan De La Torre, Kamikaze, Jet Slab 081, Newbie, the panel, of course.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good time. I'm looking forward to it.
It's gonna be a great time. So guys, tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your uncles, tell your aunts, tell your everybody, your boyfriend, your girlfriend's girlfriend. Tell everybody. Let them know.
Neighbor down the street, the guy on the corner. Tell them all.
On January 24th is taking place. We're gonna be doing live draws, and yeah, man. Hopefully, hype parties the way he says he parties.
I never said.
He's an animal.
Don't be putting these people.
I'm just putting false pressure, but yeah, man. So that's it for me.
No one's gonna be able to top your shenanigans.
Yeah, well, fuck it. Do we want to remember my shit? What happens when I'm drunk? Because our number one. Drunk idiot, fuck. But yeah, man,
Hyper will absolutely be late.
Yeah, exactly. So guys, that's it for me. Do you guys have anything else you want to add before we sign out?
That's it.
I think you guys covered it.
You sure, Hype? You don't want to say anything?
Oh, okay. We're doing that again. All right, listen.
There we go.
If you're tired of spending $50-$60 on those missed minutes, or any grills for that matter, and you're looking to save money, especially blowing it all during this holiday season, remember, visit your local library.
It's not his fault he can't read.